Okay, I'm going to try and edit the the Apple images into one picture in PIXLR. So first of all, I need to close that and open image. And that means I can browse on my desktop for the images that I've got. So I'm just gonna take those screenshots, and they're all open as separate files in PIXLR. Okay, so you want to make a background that's white. So choose the bucket. Let's fill tool. Make sure it's white here. Okay, that's fine. Add a layer on your layers palette. Add a layer. Empty. And if I click and drag, it makes it completely white. Okay, so now we can start uploading our apples. Okay, so now we can copy and paste our separate Apple images onto our blank document. So I've got my selection tool here, my marquee select. So the little cross, I'm going to click and drag over the apple, making sure I've got the shadows if there are any shadows. And you can either do edit, copy, and then on your entitled one, edit, paste. Or you can do keyboard shortcuts, Command C, Command V. So I've chosen my move tool, so I can move that over because we want it to read from left to right and gradually be more eaten. And I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm happy. All right, so then your next one, selection tool, click and drag. So you select it. It actually snaps to the outside of your image, and then edit, copy, untitled, edit, paste, move tool, move it, use the handles to make it a bit bigger so it's the same, position it, and there we go. All right, so you carry on doing the same. So I'm just going to use keyboard shortcuts to make it a little bit quicker, but it's pretty much the selection tool. Ooh, I distorted that a little bit. If you go wrong, you've also got a history palette, so you can go back through your last 20 actions. About the same size. I've not yet worked out, you might work out how to put guides into this like you can in Photoshop. Right, last couple, so I'll just do that. I said I was going to do it quickly and I haven't done it quickly necessarily. So let's move that, make it a bit bigger. All right, so you can see that if you've photographed them with a really nice white background and you've had little shadows and your light's nice and flat, you don't have to do much editing. We don't really want to get in a position where you're having to color match and clone and all that sort of stuff that you might have done before, that we looked at before. Okay, so you'd carry on and then you'd add another row and another row depending on how many you've got. Make sure you've got the same number of images in each row, so that's all dependent on how long it took you to eat your objects. And then file, save, she says. I'll save. There you go. And make sure you save it as a JPEG and then download, and then you'll have your image, which you can, well, I should have given it a name, but then you can upload it. There you go.